Oh man, this is weird. It's no longer red. Well, I guess it's kind of red, but not like...
Well, a number of things have changed, you will see.
Zheng Huayin. I hope that's how you pronounce it.
So there's gonna be at least so far it looks like there's about the past there's 4 egos.
Yeah, 2 of them are Talisman. I don't know what the other... I believe the other 2 are Yin Yang.
One of them is the 100-foot death maggot.
Yeah, that's I believe that's Talisman as well. Unless that's supposed to be like a modification of the Mountain of Smiling Bodies?
There's red sheet for Faust, I think, and then it's Ishmael's 100-foot death maggot. Alright, I'm gonna do my pulls and see if I get anything. Who, buddy? Let's see, we get nothing.
I still have a lot of pulls to do too. It's gonna be great. I'm even getting a 10 pull right now.
Potential, man. You get out of here.
Oh, my beautiful shards. No.
My 2 available things. Fuck and all.
Level cap boosted to 55.
I'm gonna probably just go through this tomorrow anyways.
Let me see here. I wish Tiger was here so she could get mad at me over my mountain of fucking modules. I'm at 500. Oh,
I've been slacking. I only have like...
Yo, this is a new
200.
fucking asshole. Hang on, I got a mod. Oh. Who beat me to this? Damn, Beowulf. Make your stream go blast off to WoW. Go fuck yourself. Limbus Company. I'm just gonna open.
Before you decide to your singular 10 pull before doing it actually doing it.
I have 30.
I mean, you could do like a bunch of pulls now if you want, but you gotta do at least one before you do it.
Oh, I plan to. Don't worry. I'm also just opening up all my orbs. I have 1900 thread. I feel like I'm lacking.
Lacking over here with me with my copious amounts of threads. Somehow, because I play less than you do.
Oh, is the 3 oh, the 3-star... This one... That's a bummer. Well, I have 20 pulls then. Hey, Showpack, let's go!
Owie.
What? Oh, right.
Now, my eyes to see, I can curse Highwing. Will Highwing get his Rhodia?
Sure doesn't look it. Give that to me. Dude, my luck is such dog water, wow. I wish I had one more 10 pull, or one more, like, single pull.
All this lunacy.
Man, really?
Wow, okay, this is gonna be my third 10 pull. Let's see if I get anything. Nothing.
I'll try one more pull.
Oh, I got a gold in my 4th. Let's see what it is. Oh, hey, Dude Gregor. Haha.
Oh, well, now I have to do one more. I can't let you get away with that. Man, 50 pulls, nothing. Holy shit.
On one hand, it's Greg, so it was newest, but at least it's not Rodeo, otherwise you would have been like...
Let's just burn this and see what I get.
I burned that free thing, and then because there's only one identity I didn't get, and that was... I forget what it was, but it was something that I already have. Because the only one I'm missing from that Canto is Merceau. Okay,
wow.
I did.
This banner's a rude boy.
I did 610 pulls and only got one Greg.
I got nothing. That sucks. Wow. What's the season pass look like? You're talking about.
It looks nice. At 55, you get an uptype, identity takeoff.
I'm looking for the ego specifically. Oh, they're not gonna tell you. Never mind.
They tell you the names. They'll tell you the names, but they won't tell you.
Yeah, I wanted to look at it. Well, either right here.
You gotta fine tune it first.
Oh, I gotta also change what game I'm on. How awkward. There we go. Dashboard updated.
The phrase for Gregor is, "It'd be weird to take revenge on a blank," right?
The surrendered witnessing. Here we go.
Right.
Wow, we're starting with a battle at the gate, huh?
Exiting my.
Well, first off, I'm gonna. I did get my fucking level cap up, so. This is my Rupture team, so how about instead of Rupture, I just shoot people with guns. Jeez. No. Also, that feels like it's wrong. Oh, I'm already out of gold tickets. Shit. How the hell?
Oh. Like currently, what's about? Because I hadn't popped on my chest or anything like that, but I currently on my threads, I have 3,400. That should be fine. I'll have enough for the rest of it.
Because I feel like this is keying up to be the Rupture chapter.
No, see, everybody had a bunch of people have their head show pack, so we gotta bring our own head show pack from another dimension.
I got mine coming in with a gun. Let's see, Rhodia, Heisho. So what's my 6th gonna be? I guess we can make it Faust? No, if we're doing this, we want Don Quixote. Don Quixote with Rupture is really good. Alright, enough teasing. Let's actually get plot going. No, that's incorrect.
I do have a good mirror engine.
Clear selection. One.
이 영을 받듭니다. 영을 이제 앞으로
이번 의뢰는 몇 발이나 의뢰로군.
급행 주문이군요.
고래를 향해
Begin.
가스 점화 엔진 시동.
Thankfully, the game's gonna do all the voice acting for me, so I'm not gonna blow up my throat again.
꽃이 져 우수수 하늘 가득 흩날릴 때 빛깔 잃고 향기 멎은들.
Wow, this is decidedly different to the openings of the other ones.
꽃 갈퀴 손에 들고 뜰을 나섰건만 떨어진 꽃잎 밟을까 서성거리네.
I kind of wish it was like it would play the whole thing as it goes. That way I could like actually read it.
그러니까 결국 이 풍진 세상 눈을 감지 않는다면 벗어날 도리가 없겠지.
보가
Oh,
얼마나 고단하고 여의치 않은 여정이었느냐.
it's Grandma.
험난하진 않았어요. 하루하루가 매일 신기하고 새로운 나날이었으니까요. 할머니?
Doesn't Hong Lu really like his grandma?
대체 뭐라고 이야기를 나누고 있는 거예요?
Oh my god, is he?
Either yes or mostly he really defers to his grandma a lot because his grandma really tells like.
I also like how Ish is just sitting here like a gossip, like, what are they talking about?
식탁이 너무 넓어서 말소리도 잘 들리질 않고. 애초에 이걸 식탁이라고 부르는 게 맞나요? 여기서부터 저기까지 끝이 보이질 않는데요.
어딘가 불편하신 점이라도 있으신가요? 혹여 소인이 도울 일은
불편? 당연히 밥 먹는데 성가시게 왔다 갔다 하는 게 제일 불편.
Heathcliff, please, it's a waiter.
아니에요. 불편한 거 하나도 없어요.
Ah, Sinclair's in his element here. He knows about etiquette.
그럼 보가
Hey, hang on a second. I feel like this game's trying to tell me something here.
Settle down, Highway.
Hang on, I gotta. This is
You
fun.
don't know if this person is a nice lady or she's an evil woman.
No, it's
like
the
the other women get.
it's the name that's amusing me because it's just kind of funny.
If I were a woman, I'd be a horrible one, says Highway.
아니 나 참 남의 부모님을 만났을 때는 어떻게 돼야 할지 너무 어색해가지고 시소는 어딜 둬야지? 이 정도로 웃으면 되나? 아니 너무 경박해 보이지는.
I like how Greg's like, oh, I never know how to talk to the parents. What do I do?
아, 그럴 필요까지는 없어요. 내 집이다 여기시고 편하게 있으세요.
Also, interesting, Greg is closer to Honglu than the other rabble.
아싸, 땡큐. 라고 하기엔 집이 넓어도 너무 넓어서 편할 수가 없는데 말이지. 이러다간 물 한 잔 마시러 가다가 미아가 되어버리겠어.
Also, hello everybody. Hi, Shunit, Cervante, Armageddon, Selnar, Beowulf, Jake, what's up?
아, 그건 걱정 마세요. 안 그래도 미아보호소 시설이 방 곳곳에 있거든요. 시종분들이 달에 한 번 방문해서
Wait, hang on.
보조해 주신답니다.
Wait,
아, 물론
hang on.
그때까지 살아계신다면 말이죠.
Your house has a lost and found for people that you check monthly?
I mean, when you have someplace large and people who are not familiar to it, you're bound to get lost, so might as well just.
제일 웃긴
Yeah, but I'm more. Sinclair's slowly realizing it's not a joke.
웃기려고 한 말은 아니지만
He wanted it to be a joke, is the thing.
재밌으셨다면 다행이에요.
But please tell me that's a joke.
다른 형제들은 어디에 있는가? 그대의 환영식이라고 들었는데 말이오.
No, this is just dinner.
내 환영식.
Oh, ye saying. Oh, ye saying. My sweet summer child.
봐도 인상 구겨지는 놈들을 보아서 뭐래? 같은 식탁에 앉아본 것만 해도 거진 10년 전이야. 그리고 말 걸지 마. 아까 난 이제 너희들과는
Oh, she's pissed.
Listen, it's not our fault. It's our boss's fault, but we wanted to help her out, but
우리 포기가
oops.
Ah, my darling son, Honglu.
I'm sorry, Honglu, but I have to fuck your mom.
무탈한 모습으로 돌아오니 그것만으로도 더 이상 바랄 게 없습니다.
Cough, cough, cough.
생각은 없지만
Unarmed.
다음
Oh, mom, you should have loved it. I was killed so many times. It was great.
Whoa, hang on a second. When are you planning to depart again?
I mean, well, of course,
건 없어요.
it's not like.
어머니.
Well, honestly, it's like if. Okay, really wait. Honestly, like they want Hong Lu to win the the selection so they can get the golden bow, but they're still gonna need because we're not gonna have Hong Lu stay.
그렇구나.
Oh, okay.
그저 이곳에 계속 머물러
Wait,
있다가는
fade?
네 소임을 다하지 못하고 저물까봐
What does fade mean?
던다.
Probably how was before he left the helm
가모님도
to get new
그렇게
experiences and
생각하지
whatnot.
않으십니까?
그래. 우리의 둘도 없는 진귀한 보물. 이 속세에 남아있지 말고 때가 되면 다시 떠나 그 가치를 다하거라.
Tarry not over long in this mundane world. Leave when the time is right and fulfill your worth. What?
I remember they did say something about Honglu being precious.
그럴게요. 할머니, 어머니.
Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Through the entire familial discussion, Hong Lu's expression remained the same, that tranquil, perpetual smile. Despite his return after years of wandering being met with the family's obvious push to make him leave as soon as possible, he stands unaffected, as though he were expecting this gaudy yet hollow welcome. With his attitude being so passive, I had no choice but to watch as a bystander. A few hours ago.
이제 곧 가마가 오겠군요.
Really? A palanquin? Just call it a limo.
가마. 우와, 여기는 무슨 가마를 타고 다니나 보네. 그치 그래?
그래, 소드 씨. 우리가 그 가마라는 것을 타고 가는 거지?
I
No,
mean,
we're
considering what
walking.
considering what we've seen, piloting, it doesn't seem too far-fetched.
The usual comedy duo's desperate attempt to lighten the mood are particularly appreciated today, as tragically ineffective as it may be.
네, 여러분들과 가시춘 씨는 H사의 주요 가문의 일원이 거주하는 대관원으로 가시게 될 거예요.
What? Hello? Oh.
It's translation.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna need it.
LCB and Jishun will be heading to Grandview Garden, where one of those prominent families of H-Corp reside. They send a whole palanquin to pick us up. Huh. Does Honglu's family already know that he'll be participating in the war?
아니요. 그쪽에서는 아직 모르는 사안일 겁니다. 회사도 정보 유출을 막기 위해 방금 저희에게 이 사항을 전달했을 테니까요. 그저 귀향한 홍루 씨와 가시춘 씨를 환대하기 위해 보낸 것일 테죠.
First instance of Ruby text. What's Ruby text?
그런 만큼 가마를 타고 갈 수 있는 건 초대를 받은 여기 홍루 씨와 가시춘 씨 그리고 그들을 따르는 세력들뿐.
The little translation note. Ah, okay.
LCCB 팀과 베르길리우스 씨, 카론 씨는 함께할 수
Oh
없죠.
man, we're not gonna have Virgilius with us.
아쉽네요. 같이 갔으면 좋았을 텐데요.
항상 이런 식이지.
I think Virgilius being there could complicate
여기
things.
있는
Maybe.
사람들 다 세워도 티도 안 날
But even if he's gonna be like, obviously a bystander, everyone else may not see it that way.
어머나, 그 말은 좀 감동인걸요? 가시춘 씨도 저희와 헤어지기 아쉬우셨나 봐요.
You know, Cervante, I noticed that when I look at like Japanese magic cards that they have the little text above it. I didn't realize it was called Ruby text.
Yeah. The thing is, imagine they probably will try to cozy up with Virgilius, who try to get him to betray us.
Yeah.
And that's gonna cause problems mostly because it's gonna annoy him.
방금 전에 시원하게 내 뒤통수를 후려쳐놓고 말하는 꼬락서니가 얄밉네.
So I was like, oh, this is real awkward.
애초에 가주 대전에 참가한다는 게 무슨 뜻인지 다 알고 승낙한 거야?
Yeah, it's to catch a shackle.
우리가 가주 심사라는 버젓한 명칭을 두고 왜 대전이라고 말하고 다니는 거라 생각하는 거야? 너희는 이제부터
You're risking your lives for getting involved in this. Lady, do you know us? It's kind of what we're forced to do.
당연히 객잔의 일을 벌써 잊었어? 그때는 웨이가 네 목숨줄을 지켜줬지만 이젠
Also, I kinda
목숨줄을 끊는 암자로 찾아갈 수 있다는 거야.
I kind of double-clicked past it, but I do like the fact that even though Gia was so blatantly like betrayed after we said, yeah, we'll fucking help you, she actually does lament the fact that she might have to kill us. Like, I'm glad that she's just not, immediately pissed at us. There is this moment of like, I kind of like these idiots. I don't want to kill them.
Also, the thing is, we are the most amicable of
True.
of parties. Actually, we're not like, you know, in her eyes, complete assholes.
Guess who forgot the story uses it in Keflin?
미리 유감이라는 말씀을 드리는 편이 좋겠습니다.
If I have to, I'll fucking kill you all.
칼끝을 겨누고 싶지는 않았습니다만.
You can kill me, but I'll just get back up. Isn't
Wait.
that right, Dante?
Wade looked at us with an unfamiliar and cold, intense glare.
그건 우리도였는데 마음이 통했네요.
Oh man, Sinclair, you are just barely taller than Jichun.
반대로 말해서 너희도 언제든지 나를 찌를 수 있다는 뜻이기도 해.
What did I miss? You just missed monster hunting Lube de Gras and 60 pools with nothing for it.
아니요. 그럴 생각은 절대.
Jichun ignores Sinclair's anxious pleas and looks straight towards Honglu.
마음을 바꿀 마지막 기회일 수도 있어, 오빠. 나는 마냥 가벼운 마음으로 내 세력에 들어오라고 제안한 게 아니야. 하물며 가주대전은 그렇게 쉽게 한다만다를 결정할 수 있는 문제는 절대.
네가 그렇게 살아왔듯이 지춘.
Yeah, the desire sensor absolutely hosed me. Good lord.
나 역시도 어렸을 때부터 가주대전에 대한 이야기를 수도 없이 들으면서 살아왔잖니. 그러니 우리가 느끼고 있는 무게감은 같을 거야.
God, look at her face. She's fucking crushed by this.
그래. 여리게 남아 이어져 왔던 협력 관계는 여기서 끝인 거네.
Like, this is probably the most likable character we've had. End statement. And the only thing I can see her doing is either being part of fucking Herman's group or dying. And I hate that.
뭐 상관없어.
Or things happen where she
그래,
like
잠깐의
it
동맹치고는
stays behind and be the one that is like the proxy head of the proxy.
That would be the optimal ending.
원래대로 돌아가는 것뿐이니까. 그럼 태평이 말이나 섞는 건 여기까지 하도록 할까?
This sucks too, because she's such a good character.
응? 네가 원한다면 그렇게.
Wait, hang on. I'm looking at this over here in the back here. Is this the palanquin? Is it just a limo lifted up by people?
아, 시춘.
Sure, why not?
뭐
가문의 사람들에게는 내가 참가한다는 이야기를 하지 말아줄 수 있겠니?
Don't say a word, sis.
당분간은 비밀로 두는 편이 좋다고 해서 말이야.
Also, the dogs are baying.
이제 와서 그런 부탁을 한다고 내가 그걸 들어줘야 할 이유가 있나?
For someone who supposedly doesn't care, Sichin appeared rather hurt as she took a moment to glare at Honglu, biting her lower lip. Then suddenly strode right up to him.
이게 정말 오빠의 선택은 맞아? 아니면 그냥 저쪽이 시켜서 하는 것뿐이야?
This is a good question. Jichin gestured toward the rest of us with her chin.
내가 가주대전에 참가하는 건 이미 정해진 일일 텐데 그걸 궁금해하는 거라면
I believe she knows because it was explicitly told to her face at the end of Nocturnal Sweepers. Like, we were sitting there like, yeah, to the alliance of the Jichun military. And then fucking, Effie came and was like, yeah, no, Honglu's participating. None of this bullshit.
시춘 너는 내 선택이라는 것에 중요한 의미가 있다고 생각하는 거야?
Why do I have the weird feeling that Honglu can't feel anything? I feel like it's a farce, mainly because, before this we got, what was it, Reindeer Honglu? And it showed us a pretty clear idea of Honglu's, like, actual mental state.
He's very frank about himself. He says what's on his mind. He just resigned. He's kind of empty.
아, 또 그렇게 나오겠다는 거지. 가주대전이 어떤 의미인지 알면서 내가 왜 그런 걸 물어봤는지 모르겠다고? 대답은 됐어. 더 말 섞을 필요 없겠네.
Oh, I hate this. Damn you, Limbus Company, for fucking up such a beautiful, beautiful thing. We could have fixed a family.
Listen, Highwing. Stories have to have
They do.
conflict. You can't make it all easy.
We could have fixed this festival.
We need turbulence, Highwing.
Hey, wait! Jishun appeared pretty distressed after that exchange, so I was about to say something when Pilot, who'd been fiddling with the radio, began shouting.
과장님, 곧 가마한대가 도착한답니다.
어제를 생각하면 오늘은 푹 쉬면서 가고 싶다고. 그럼 빨리 타러.
Oh yeah, these idiots haven't slept yet, have they? Because they had to suffer through the fucking the sweeper's hour.
아니.
Hey, where is Dawn anyway?
어차피 양보해주는 거엔 도가 텄을 거 아니야, 오빠. 응? 그런 게 어딨어? 공평하게 그 있잖아, 가위바위보라든가. 야, 차라리 가주대전도 가위바위보로 결정하자고 하지 그래?
Damn.
I mean, that would be great, wouldn't it?
I know, right? Jishun gave us a wry grin before leaving. Wei followed her wordlessly.
아이고,
It'd be so fucking funny.
겨우 좀 친해졌나 했더니만.
저기 있다. 가마를 기다리고 있는 걸 보니 의뢰자가 말한 후보가 분명.
Oh look, Tonfuzz, you're a real threat.
저쪽에서 몰려오는 괴한들이.
후보를 노리고 습격을 지시한 자가 사이와뿐은 아니었을 테지. 관리자님, 다음 가마가 오기 전까지 잡졸들을 처리하는 편이 좋을 것 같습니다.
What can we do, huh? Oh my god, it actually is the palanquin. That's what palanquins are.
이 기회에 평소 지휘 실력을
Oh, they're only level 45. I overreacted.
해보십시오.
Well, this because it's the start, Highwing. It's the easy. They're not gonna expect everybody to be psycho whalers and not to like a team that's like already up to snuff. I mean, then they have extra stuff to get them even up to snuff again.
Let's throw the dopamine bullet at one of them.
Like, imagine if you're playing through this like after, like you're going through this after everything's been released.
Eat it, sucker. Oh wow, only 204. What? $735. There's gonna be backup units coming up because we're at 1 of 10.
Wave battle. A lot of fights now are wave battles.
Oh, I forgot I should be doing the defensive maneuvers on the rabbits. I forgot they have a gimmick.
타깃 포착 1시간.
잠깐만.
사선이 비었어요. 사선이 비었어요.
그렇게 시원하게 지워지라고.
Man, we are shooting a lot of bullets on Heathcliff.
일 처리는 빠르게 하는 편이 덜 답답한 법이지.
Did I not do the defensive thing with me? Huh. Oh, it's only one side guard. Okay. Yeah, they tend to start doing wave battles now. Though, man, our damage output seems to be kind of lacking.
알아들을 수 없는 말투만 붙이면 딱 좋겠어. 연장 소비가 현란하죠. 선물 만들고 도구 연습만 하는 거죠.
편하구만.
불쌍하게 울부짖으세요. 끝내지.
단순해서 좋군 9번 수감자. 물론 좋은 성과를 갖고 돌아온다면 달고 짭짤한 걸 준비해두지.
흑수며 림바스의 춤.
Oh, this guys, wait for it! Quick, get him! We must be the guys. Then be like, half your team turns into the point of view is turns into Heisho pack. Guys, I think we fucked up.
Honglu pulls out a gun and shoots them in the streets.
Oh shit, they got guns?
There we go.
더 이상 식별되는 적은 없습니다, 관리자님.
God, just fucking busted out guns and shooting people in the street. This is classy.
그래도 전날처럼 끝도 없이 몰려오진 않아서 다행이네요.
뭐 그때는 얄팍한 술수에 속아 넘어갔었으니까요.
그보다 기분이 많이 상하신 듯 보였죠, 시춘 씨.
그런데 이번 일은 시춘이가 서운해할만 했어.
We did kind of play her like a fiddle.
우리가 들었던 홍룬의 가족을 생각해봐. 그 난리통 속에서 유일하게 동맹의 여지가 생겼던 사람인데 갑자기 배신이라니.
그러게요. 괜히 지켜보고 있는 저도 덩달아 민망해질 뻔했지 뭐예요.
You brought the knife, Saudi! Saudi chimed in nonchalantly as though it wasn't her who pulled the plug on our alliance at the last second.
아니 근데 명색이 H사인데 왜 가마만 덜렁 보내주는 거래요? 기왕이면 호위들도 같이 보내주면 좋잖아요.
Honglu gets the bucket.
호위까지 보내줄 만큼 가족애가 넘치는 집안이었으면 처음부터 가주 심산이 뭐니 하는 것도 열지 않았겠죠. 철저한 약육강식의 세계.
I mean, what else is new, Saudi?
가주 후보들조차도 수십 명은 있을 테지만 그들 중 누구 하나가 길바닥에 죽어 있다 해도 눈 깜빡하지 않을 테고. 실례했어요, 홍루 씨. 제가 너무 직설적으로 말을 내뱉었네요. 예전에는 이쯤 말하기 전에 누가 나서서 말려줬는데 말이죠.
개념치 마세요. 다 맞는 말일 뿐인걸요. 저도 다른 집들은 이렇지 않다는 걸 깨닫기.
Yeah, that is basically the MO of the city.
있는 그대로의 지금의 불쾌함을 느낄 필요는 없으니까요.
Honglu, I'm surprised you're still thinking this after hanging out with
우리
Heathcliff.
사무소를 막을 수 있을 줄 알았냐? 저놈들 무기까지 주어서 철수하자고.
The bell tolls. Oh, good tone setter. Huh? What's that metallic noise?
타종의 소리인가 보. 하지만 보통의 종처럼 청량한 울림은 아니구려. 무언가 탁하고 불길한.
아, 이 소리를 들으니까 고향에 왔다는 게 더욱 실감나네요.
That's a real bad reminder, Honglu.
이 종소리는 일정 시기가 되면 반드시 들려오는 소리랍니다. 홍원의 어디에 있던 간에요.
제적일이네요.
It's restructuring day.
네? 제적일이라는 건
She trails off, unable to finish her sentence as brutal scenes unfold behind us.
보여요? 건물들이 제각각으로 움직이고
Oh no, we're poor.
It was as Ishmael said, the buildings, all tethered together to a complicated network of rails, were either rising from or sinking into the earth.
이 근방에 있는 모든 건물에 움직임이 관측된다. 남겨진 것은 없군.
어젯밤에 작달막한 소란이 있긴 했으나 이 정도의 규모는 아니었네만.
밤중에 보셨던 건 제적일의 전조 현상이었을 거예요. 공간의 재분배를 위해 알맞은 위치로 조금 이동했을 뿐일걸요?
Interesting.
제대로 된 시작은 지금부터일 테죠.
그게 전조 현상이었다고요?
I can't believe a premonition sent fucking, oh god, who was the middle guy?
Ricardo.
Yes, sent Ricardo into the fucking stratosphere.
지금의 홍원보다도 훨씬 전에 H사.
It's a remnant of old H-Corp that was here long before Hung gone.
그때부터 지금까지 이어져 내려온 건물이라 정확히 어떤 무엇을 위한 특이점인지는 알 수 없지만
Okay, interesting. They have a singularity, but don't know why it is.
지금은
You know, it's the singularity of a.
맞게 움직이고 있을 뿐이죠.
It's based off an old H-Corp.
Yeah, it's just wild that they have a singularity but have no idea what the logic is.
Yeah, because it's not their singularity. It's from an old one. And they're just making use of it.
Okay.
살만하지 않겠는가? 조금이라도 발붙일 자리가 생겼다는 건 만약 그게 아닌 자가 있다면 어쩔 수 있겠나? 그저 조용히 물러가서 운명을.
So does this mean if you just have like a house in Hong Yuan and the restructuring happens and you get eaten to the earth, are you just fucking dead?
Maybe. But I think restructuring is more like you're just shifting around. Like, it could be like, oh, you're poor now, so now you're gonna shift you into the poor district.
But they said that shifts them into the earth, which tells me they're getting buried.
Oh, it could be things like bankruptcy and whatnot, you know.
Maybe.
Or there could be like an underground section.
Oh, we're just getting a metaphor of just futility, aren't we?
놓아야 할 때를 모르고 떠나야 할 때를 모른 척하게 될 테니.
Well, there's the thing about the city. It says those without power basically how to live with utility.
Just have to suck and die, yeah.
보고만 있기에는 괴로운 광경이구려.
Yeah, but this isn't our world, you think? We just gotta fucking deal.
이것도 H사의 특징인가요?
다른 둥지에도 부의 척도를 재는 특출난 가치가 존재하지 않던가요?
It is what it is. Wish for any different, but there's nothing more you can do about it.
맞아요. 이곳 홍어는 그 척도와 재화가 공간의 소유 규모인 방이라는
The measure of wealth here is based on space occupied measured by rooms.
소유한 건물의 면적이 곧 재산의 척도라는
So the
말이구려.
bigger footprint you have, the wealthier you are.
Yeah, like having a two-bedroom apartment versus a one-bedroom apartment.
평범한 노동의 가치와 소득의 양에 따라서 각자가 가지고 있는 공간의 면적이 정해집니다.
But then how do you get more if you say you're like, say, middle class? Say you have like a 3-bedroom house and in between the restructuring you decide to get a 4th bedroom. But you're like
you get a fourth you get a 4th bedroom if you were if your worth becomes that enough that allows you to have a 4th.
Oh, so you don't buy space to get wealth. Your wealth determines your footprint.
Yes.
Okay, that makes way more sense.
잘 살고 있다가 갑자기 내 집에서 밀려난다는 거야? 아니 뭔 그땐 해괴망측한 규칙이 다 있나?
This suggests this place is like the walled city of Kowloon. Kinda, yeah, because if you notice when we approached, this was just like a hypercube that we were entering.
이곳에서 한 번도 나고 자란 적 없는 저희야 그렇게 느끼겠지만 오래전부터 존재했던 홍원의 규칙인데다 분배의 방식과 계산도 정교하기 때문에 이곳에 사는 사람들은 모두 자연스럽게 받아들이는 것 같더라고요.
Rooms are the display of wealth. Okay, that makes way more sense.
그럼 홍루 씨도 직접 보신 적이 있으세요? 이 제적일이라는 것이.
Oh, all the time.
보았죠. 제 방에 있는 난간에서 가끔 바깥의 풍경들을 바라보고 있으면 아주 멀긴 했지만 분명히 보이곤 했어요.
Oh, I think I get it now. I know why they're sending Honglu away. Hong lose the measure of their wealth. His expression remains tranquil and still as he calmly reminisces. It was like then, when he was merely watching the featureless scenery pass him by.
제가 살았던 대관원은 제적일에 별 관심이 없었어요. 그곳은 방이 늘어날지언정 줄어들 일은 없는 곳이었거든요.
Because, yeah, like, the big thing that everybody talks about for Dream of the Red Chamber, at least from what I've seen in, like, passing discussion, is that, like, Hong Lu's eye is, like, jade or some shit? So, like, of course they would want to get rid of him out of this place. They don't want their wealth to die.
그래서 저는 바라만 볼 뿐이었죠.
He's a peerless treasure, as I said.
Yeah, exactly.
I have a different idea of treasure for him.
So if he comes back, his family's poor. No. More like, if he comes back, their value could die in an instant.
So howdy.
Hi.
너는 그래. 너라고 뭐 할 수 있는 일은 없었겠지만.
I'm glad Heathcliff was able to, like, you know, not just explode in anger after hearing that.
I think at least he's trying to be understanding now because he cares.
Yeah.
Because right now he can't understand because he can't really understand.
It is impossible for him to fathom what Hong Lu is.
He doesn't know. He finds Hong Lu weird, but at least he's trying to understand him in a way.
He's trying to be a proper husband. Heathcliff trailed off, but I could see he was gritting his teeth. Still messed up on so many levels. Oh yeah, dude. Like, I don't know if you're here for fucking Wuthering Heights, Catboy, but man, shit sucks here in the city.
가마한대가 더 도착한다고 합니다.
당신들을 태울 가마가 온 것 같네요. 이야기는 그만하고 타러 가시죠.
Every single time I see Pilot, I just see Effie, and I get really upset.
이게 가마예요?
네. 그래도 여럿이서 타도 될 만큼 큰 가마를 보내주셨네요.
가복 도련님이야. 비빈 12분 맞소이까.
I want him to bust out like a fucking set of swords and get at us.
13인데요?
But that Saudi wasn't invited.
잠깐. 소인이 듣기로는 분명 복 도련님의 세력은 한 12명이라고 했는데 퓨.
What makes our boys so valuable? That's the question. My gut instinct is that he is literally a jade piece, and you know, I'm guessing it's like some immeasurable value, but like, there's something else to it. Upon hearing that, Saudi began aggressively striding towards him, causing the palanquin bearer to shirk in fear.
왜 이렇게 무섭게 다가오시는지.
12 맞는데요? 설마 당신 눈에는 이게 멀쩡한 세가의 인원으로 보이시나요?
Oh, ouch.
I'm pretty sure she knows in some capacity and is furious at us. Saudi suddenly grabs my shoulders and presented me before the bearer like I was some kind of product.
이 홍원에서는 흔한 머리는 아니지만 이건 의체 아닌갑쇼.
Oh no, are we gonna throw Dante in the trunk?
Apparently, oh no, it's just throwing him under the bus. This sucks.
생각을 좀 해보세요. 당신이라면 아무리 돈 없는 애잔한 인생이라 하더라도 시계를 머리로 붙이시겠어요?
에이, 말이 되나요? 홍원엔 더 다양한 재주를 부릴 수 있는 생체 시술이 차고 넘치는구먼.
Why are we arguing semantics here?
제 말이요. 대체 무슨 사연인지는 몰라도.
No, this is just basically trying to negotiate. No. This is like this is a child, so he paid a child price.
아이고, 이거 사기구만 사기. 이 어떤 뒷골목에서.
Dante sitting here like twiddling his fingers. What the fuck is happening, guys?
더군다나 시간도 안 맞고 제대로 된 의식도 없어요. 이것 봐요. 입이 없어서 째까기는 소리 내는 것밖에 할 줄 아는 게 없다니까요.
This bitch. Those are some pretty damn hurtful things to say, but I decided not to take them at face value. It's pretty obvious what she was trying to do. Somebody tell Saudi I'm getting dizzy.
아이고, 정말이네. 누가 이런 천인 공로할 짓을?
They're feeling bad for him. Like, oh man, that sucks.
다행히도 우리 마음씨 고운 보옥 도련님이 다른 둥지에서 시계상이 팔고 있던 걸 차마 눈뜨고 못 보겠다 싶어서 주워온 거예요. 홍원에선 다른 머리로 교체하는 것쯤은 일도 아닐 거잖아요.
아, 그야 그렇지요. 이 돈만
Dante comes back and he has like a really weird looking human head now.
괜찮은 건 일도 아니니.
What? A new head for me?
그렇죠? 그래서 보옥 도련님의 세력원은 저 포함 12인 거예요.
그래 보입니다. 하지만 저희도 무작정 데워주기에
곤란하시다는 건 우리 도련님도 아주 잘 알고 계시죠. 그래서 이렇게 작은 성이라도
Saudi produced some bills from her pocket and smoothly slid them into the Balincan bear's hands.
에헤이, 이러시면 안 되는데.
Oh man, I get to eat beef today.
그리고 아시죠? 이런저런 이야기가 새어나가면 괜히 일이 복잡해지잖아요.
알다마다요. 보아하니 사정도 딱.
Dante comes out, but he looks like the fucking crusader from Dante's Inferno for the 360. That'd be weird. Dante comes out, hey guys, I don't think I like this head.
I feel strange. Is Dante from Devil May Cry?
Feel this weird desire for pizza, guys.
안 된다는 놈이 왜 돈은 자연스럽게 주머니에 넣고 있는 거냐?
Hey guys, I can eat pizza now.
자자, 거기서 그만 쑥덕거리고 이제 그만 올라타시죠.
It's Dante from the Devil May Cry series, but jokes on us, Festivus, the TV show. Wait. Are we leaving Pilot alone here? Pilot seemed to have missed me staring in his direction. He stopped fidgeting with the radio and waved at us.
아, 저는 여기서 처리할 것이 남았습니다. 걱정 마시고 몸성이 다녀오시면 됩니다.
Also, is Saudi actually coming with us?
Yes.
Because... Oh yeah, it said Master Honglu and 12 people, so that's 13, so Saudi is trying to like shuffle in there. But she threw us under the bus.
가마보다는 고급 리무진 같구려.
Oh, it had something to do with the plan.
이 샴페인 마셔도 되는 거야?
You're gonna chug an entire bottle, aren't you?
무슨 작전 중 음주는
자,
With a quick clap, Saudi promptly put an end to the hubbub of the unexpectedly flashy appearance of the Palanquin. Her demeanor had shifted entirely to that of a calm and collected strategist, a far cry from the person who was chatting up a storm just a minute ago.
일 얘기하죠. 일 얘기.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I'd feel anything if Pilot was another casualty. Because, man, Pilot has nowhere near the amount of charisma that Effie had. Boy howdy, I miss Effie. You can't have a Team Rocket without James, and Effie's just left a hole behind that'll never be filled.
That's just how things are in the city, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Also, Pilot. Well, it'll be funny when Pilot gets his time to shine, but it still this amounts to nothing.
I know, right? Disruption.
현장에서 직접 뵙죠. 그리고 그 후엔
잠깐 밖이 소란스럽군.
Not long after Saudi paused over Otis's remark, a grating speaker whine rang out, followed by the worried voice of the bearer on the other end.
습격이요.
평탄하다 했더니 아무래도 여러분을 방해하고 싶은 후보가 여럿 있겠죠?
Oh, well, shit. Okay, fine. Why am I not surprised? Wow, that was just like a short story. This is like, oh, there's a problem. Yep, let's get out there, boys.
Oh, how am I not surprised? Rolls on the window, pulls off her gun, and starts shooting people. Hey, get out of here, fucking!
I mean, that's what Honglu and Heathcliff are gonna do right now. I need you, and I need you to do defensive maneuvers. Everybody else, fucking get their ass.
시간 끌지 말고 완벽한 한 방. 시원한 걸.
승부처.
단순해서 좋군. 9번 수감자. 물론 좋은 성과를
What the fuck happened to Otis?
적절한 걸.
No, that's not Otis. That's Ryoshu, I think.
No, that's for Otis.
Oh, that is Otis. What the fuck happened to her?
Oh, I messed up a clash.
Just instantly staggered, radical. Dopamine bullet this early? No, we could. On evade game 3, poise turn in game 1. Okay, so we can throw out this and then get the dopamine bullet next turn.
숨통 끊기.
Imagining like weird gimmicks one would be like if you were a character in this game, what would your like awful like status effects be? And it's like my status, and then I realized like I could just be annoying.
Ah, sanity effects. I see.
Yeah, it can be sanity effects. I'm thinking, but what if gain haste, apply paralysis?
Oh, that'd be
I'm faster than you. Yeah, I'm faster than you. And you won't be able to clash force for shit, bitch. Take this, idiot.
I think I have to save the bullet for next round because I don't want to waste the bullet full of dopamine on a 26 HP dude.
Asshole's faster than me, and he's making me clash bad. What the fuck? And he has unbreakable points? What is this?
I feel like my mechanic would involve something asinine like slot machines. Can't be coin flips because we already have them. No, my gimmick would be I just operate like fucking Library of Ruin a dice. Coins, what are that? I use dice.
Your skill, you get stronger based on like how much light you currently have.
Get him, he's ramping.
Uses X light to do the ranks on use or like his gains light.
I feel like you could have dice like Boundary of Death where you create this number, massive damage.
Bullet, 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 let's go! Yeah! Hell yeah!
머리통에 적절났다고. 움직임이 어설퍼요.
중계의 안가품이 그저 무력 행사뿐이라고 생각해. 원한을 풀 수 있다니 수단을 가릴 이유는
뒷박질 치. 끝내자. 가치 없군. 죽어라.
What's EWAX support?
그 정도 화력으로 우리 사무소를 막을 수 있을 줄 알았냐? 저놈들
Loki, yeah,
무기까지
you get
줘서
to find that
철수하자고.
PM regrets going with coin mechanic. I think they wanted to keep it simple because it's an online game, or not an online game, a live service game. Oh, we are just doing fights now, huh?
Howling has like it was his coins now replaced with with dice.
And then I get a 30 card deck to compensate. Make it so inconsistent.
뒷박질 시간.
Early warning and control system. Ah.
장부에 적힌 놈들은 볼 때마다 기가 막혀.
You.
우리 중기가
You.
경지처럼 이해할 수 없는 걸 요구하는 것도 아닌데 말이지.
Offset.
It's really like rolling a 1 is basically tails and rolling a 6 is heads. But so there's very effect on how it affects your rolls each time. Then there's a stupid ass gimmick you will get where it's like you have a coin, but you flip like you get a certain number in a row, you gain an extra effect.
No, here's my gimmick. It's coin flips, but there's a third result. The third side of the coin, the edge.
I say it's not many dice. You're always like, oh, look, you have a skill that has three coins or 3 dice, and each dice all 6s. Ooh, prize lottery. Oh no, what is this fucking effect now? Oh shit.
Yeah, these guys are fucking meaty.
Is this random? Oh.
Well, it's still a kill, but no dopamine there. Who's not online right now? Ryoshu.
We need is hopefully we get more like identities, more Heisho pack identities, so we can have maximum Rusha of our party.
I don't know. I think it's pretty Rusha to have like a bunch of swordsmen and then a gunman.
No, I mean it's the flair the Heisho pack has. Their moves.
Yeah.
좋은 성과를 갖고 돌아온다면
엄청난 공격이었어. 기념할 만한걸? 엄청나게 강한 애교를.
God, I just keep hearing Virgilius talking. Also, man, our rupture's doing fucking nothing.
다들 기운이 넘치는군. 역시 본인이 직접 선별한 용기를 북돋는 영웅당 탑 5가 도움이 되었는가?
Yeah, I was definitely thinking Zodiac was gonna be involved in this.
You got Heisho pack, you got 2 hairs, and then you have Heisho pack and 2 snakes. So you get another Heisho pack. I wonder what animal it is.
Rats!
그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가
I think Heisho pack Heathcliff and someone else, and Briseau in Speed of Tigers.
What is this, the Yakuza?
No, Chinese Zodiac.
Yeah, I'm aware. It's just Merceau being a tiger is very funny to me.
손해를 메울 필요가 없네요.
Petals.
And more really, I feel like how it would entail like their method of operations.
Despite some troubles on the way, it seems we managed to arrive at our destination mostly unhurt. Dongwonyan, Honglu's old home. It's Dugwonyan.
어이쿠, 시간이 얼마 남지 않았네요.
I need a pronunciation guide, holy shit.
파우스트 씨, 제 작전의 핵심은 이미 이해하셨겠죠?
그리 보기 좋은 광경은 아닐 거라 예상합니다.
핵심은 그들이 여러분을 죽이려 들어도 당황하지 않고 기다리는 것에 있답니다.
Remember, gotta chill, even if you're gonna fucking die.
질에 겁을 먹고 처리하라는 명이 떨어질 수도 있겠죠. 하지만 홍원의 가주를 심사하는 자의 탐욕이 그 정도는 아닐 거라 생각합니다.
그렇죠. 상대의 그릇이
So,
크기만 하다면
so Limbus wants to stir the pot. But why? They're clearly looking for an illicit response from someone, but for what end?
죽여?
그럼 다음 연락은
Well, it's to, I guess, lower the playing field, so to increase Honglu's chances of getting on top.
After that cryptic exchange with Faust, Saude leapt gracefully off the moving palanquin as Heathcliff muttered in his half-sleep. We watched her grow smaller and smaller as the distance between us grew, but what really caught our eyes were the scattering humans that the restructured day had evicted from their homes. They were trying to drag their broken bodies off the road, sobbing and writhing.
참혹하네요. 저희가 도와드릴 수 있는 건 없겠지만
그런 무력한 감각은 업무 효율에
Well, ain't that a fucking shame?
Stop feeling bad about yourself. It'll impact your performance.
차라리 반복하여 경험에 익숙해짐을 추천하고 싶군.
Rousseau, I would not recommend this approach.
홍루 씨는 집에 돌아가시는 소감이 어때요?
글쎄요.
Is it explicitly clear that Diaz is running the show? Because like I've seen nothing to that affair. In fact, I suspect Iori was the one running the whole show because of the end of Ruina.
I wouldn't say I don't think that's the case. It could be that sure. It's just that there are a number of things, like number of people working in the background.
Yeah. It's just that like Diaz sounds kind of completely out of left field. Do not do that with the same way removing a limb cures a broken bone. Don't do what? I'm guessing spell sword is referring to exposure therapy. Yeah, figured as much. Heathcliff came to a suffocating stop, his voice trembling lightly as he did so. The other sinners stared at him in confused silence.
뭔데요? 말을 왜 하다가 마는...
Wow, look at these cool windows! I think we could swap them out with other images! What was Rousseau saying?
Basically, he's remembering Kathy.
And nobody remembers Catherine.
And Ishmael just has not a care in the world.
No, she's like, hey, what's that about, Heathcliff? But Dante, knowing what that's about, it's like, oh, let's change the subject.
Oh, right, she forgot.
Remember, the only two people who know is Dante and Heathcliff.
I completely forgot that fucking, we just fucking memory erased, or concept erased Kathy. Moses and Ezra mentioning back in KK in early Canto 7 that capital is no concern for Elsie's operation. That could be any benefactor, though, honestly. There's a lot of fucking rich people in the city.
No, it's just... No, it's just saying basically that those who are back him has the means that...
Yeah, but
the money doesn't matter.
The argument I'm having, Fester, is that Cervantes thinks Diaz is running the show, which I find that to be a bit dubious. Because there's no, like, explicit mention.
Well, I don't think she's running the show. I think she's like, higher up on the totem pole.
Maybe like a Moneypenny situation?
Yeah, because, like, enough that she, that she takes the field sometimes, like, but when she picked up Moses and crew.
각자의 희노애락이 있었던 도시로 향했을 때 여러분들은 모두 버스에서 각자의 풍경을 보고 있었으니까요. 로자 씨는 계속 어설프게 농담을 하시려고 했고 싱클레어 씨는 몇 번의 울음을 삼키려고 하셨죠.
90% confidence that Diaz is on Limbus Company's board of directors. I wouldn't be surprised, but I would not say with confidence that Diaz is involved because we have no evidence to the matter. Like, we could just have an entirely different entity. It could be fucking Ayan for all we know, and he's just having a fucking chuckle.
그리고 이상 씨는 오랫동안 눈을 감으셨어요. 이스마일 씨는 호수를 내려다보면서
obviously Carmen manifest.
Carmen compredate.
히스클리프 씨는 잔뜩 겁을 먹어서 머리를 수없이 매만지셨어요.
You've really been watching us closely, huh?
우리가
봄 가버리면 꽃잎 모두 흩어지고 자기만의 문 찾아 제각각.
I should just turn on autoplay. I'm skipping a lot of like incidental text.
저는 말이죠. 다들 각자마다 모아둔 꽃잎들이 있다고 생각해요.
나 없는데? 그런 걸 왜 모아?
그러면 아직 버리지 않고 있는 것뿐이죠.
There was still a transparent smile on his face, but I think I saw a bearing, sinking shadow behind it. Oh. The moment I felt that, a familiar light came into view, and I immediately understood what was happening. The golden bow's close, and it's resonating with Hong Lu's fathoms.
꽃님 묻는 나를 보고 남들은 비웃네. 나 죽고 난 후 묻어줄 사람 누구일까? 봄은 가고 어여쁜 얼굴도 늙어가면 꽃은 지고 사람도 가니 서로 알 길 없구나.
배우기는 왜 항상 이해하기 어려운 시만 읊어?
Wait. Oh, I see. Dayu is the poet reciter. Hong Lu's over here.
늙지 않을 방법 같은 건 널렸지 않았어?
머리카락이 희게 새지 않아도 봄은 지나가니까.
꽃잎들은 왜 네가 손수 치우고 있는 거야? 물에 띄어보내면 되잖아. 손에 흙도 다 묻을 텐데.
아까운 말 하지 마라, 오라버니. 잎들을 다 쓸어버리면 어디 가서 비 오는 소리를 듣게? 이건 추억이야. 비 오는 날의 추억. 그러니까 버리지 않을 거야. 그리고 흘러내려가 버리게 되면 꽃을 더럽히게 되잖아.
I feel like a lot of this chapter is just gonna go straight over my head with how, effectively philosophical and poetic it's gonna be.
부욱 오라버니도 부디
Iwing is a TikTok baby. He needs to be spoon-fed the information.
Basically.
I would like someone to explain in this bits as well.
Is there anyone you miss here at Dongguanyan?
네, 없네요.
In the book, Dayu is supposed to be the star-crossed girlfriend and also his cousin.
어떻게 그럴 수가 있어요? 가족들이랑 여러 소중한 사람들을 남겨두고 왔을 텐데요.
글쎄요. 잘 지내고 있다 믿고 있는다면 구태여 그리운 마음을 가질 연유는 없으니까요.
Do you still treasure your petals?
아니요. 출가하면서 전부 흩뿌리고 왔답니다. 그래서 이젠 비 오는 날에는 아무 소리도 들리지 않아요.
I see.
보신 거죠? 단테님.
This is very obviously connections they're talking about, and Hong Lu's just openly admitting, yeah, I just abandoned all my connections.
제 기억을.
I did. Hong Lu laughed. He wasn't surprised or angry that I peered into his memories.
저 홍루 씨의 부모님은 어떤 분이세요? 아니면 그 종종 언급하셨던
I kind of appreciate Sinclair taking a more active approach here. Like, he was just kind of in the background for a while, but now he's like really trying to, you know, be a pal with Hong Lu. But also, where the fuck is Don Quixote? Maybe he was trying to commiserate, tenuous as that connection might have been. We were headed his home to meet his family anyway.
They have her bound and gagged, so she won't cause problems.
You know that's impossible.
할머니는 항상 저를 아껴주셨고요. 어머니도 아버지도 저를 아껴주셨죠. 어? 아, 거의 다 도착했나 봐요. 정원이 보이네요.
What garden? I don't see a garden. That's a massive garden. It's a building, Dante.
본가 안으로 들어가려면
Look at the place in front of it, Highling.
Those are just trees. That's not a garden. That's a forest. Get it right, Festivore.
Surely you don't know nothing about gardens, Highwing.
I know enough.
You can't really see it as a proverbial tree, like the forest for the trees.
Festivore, they call it forest for the trees, not forest for the garden. Come on.
gardens have trees in it.
I don't know about that one, buckaroo.
옛날엔 정원에서 사슴이나 토끼들도 뛰놀았거든요.
Just imagine Chaz having a fucking aneurysm.
이거 산책하려면 하루 종일도 걸을 수 있겠는데요.
This reminds me of like the arcologies from SimCity 2000 and I think 3000? I don't remember if 3000 had the arcologies as well, but like this absolutely reminds me of those.
주로 저는 제가 살던 방 주위에서만
not understand any of this because he's a
여러모로
Philistine.
위험하니까요.
It's dangerous. Why?
잘못된 길을 걷다가는 예상치 못한 사람도 만날 수 있고
Danger, danger.
Hong-Lu,
밤에는
come on.
보이지 않을 수도 있잖아요.
There's freaks out there.
그냥 마당에서 달리다가 무릎 깨질 수도 있고 나뭇가지 얼굴 좀 긁히고 그러는 거지.
Oh, I also gotta mention, Yi Sang getting involved with this is super interesting, cause like there are definite moments of camaraderie in like Yi Sang's own chapter where he felt like he was starting to see Hong-Lu like a brother, and now that Hong-Lu's like is spouting this idea of like I have no connections, I am free of this world, you can see how heartbroken Yi Sang is.
Yi Sang is now seeing the Sinners as his new family after the League of Nine, whatever it is,
Yeah, and Hong-Lu doing this now is definitely like clawing at his heart.
히스클리프 씨라면 자유롭게 달리셨을 것 같아요. 그래도 항상 조심하는 편이 좋아요. 제가 5살 때는 나뭇가지에 누가 치명적인 독을 발라놓았어요.
What?
This fucking Unix again.
히스클리프 씨처럼 뛰노는 걸 좋아하는 동생이 있었는데 우연인지 딱 그 주위의 나뭇가지에 독이 묻어.
Why would they just randomly lather a tree with poison?
Hey,
the prank.
There she is. Okay, Don Quixote confirmed.
괜찮아졌을 거예요.
I'm sure he got better.
밤만 자고 나면 괜찮아질 거라고 했거든요. 스비는 언제나 똑똑했으니까 그렇게 되었을 거예요.
Jia Baoyu, the actual name of Hong-Lu. Which, I never quite understood this. Mainly because, obviously, Baoyu is like his given name, so what's Hong-Lu? Like, my assumption is an alias, but I don't think it's that simple.
I mean, you're not gonna have, like, with how important he is to the family, you're not gonna just go around throwing his name around like that.
You know what? Fair. It wasn't long before our arrival to a new place within Danggunyan was made known by the Palanquin Bear's erroneous announcement.
뭐가 이렇게 많아? 대화청은 또 뭐야?
쉽게 말하면 연애를 여는 방이라고 할까요?
오, 그런 용도 치곤 여긴 한 마을 같은데.
Greg, Greg's just like, oh, you host banquets in a place the size of a village?
This is everybody to be exasperated. Like, wow, your family's this rich? Yes. Yes. The answer is yes.
저기 보이는 건 호수인가요?
아, 그건 연못이랍니다.
Is that like that? That's fun.
연못.
I feel like Greg is exactly how I'd behave in this scenario.
도착하면 저랑 시춘이를 환영하는 자리가
PM, hit me up. If you're doing an English dub, I want to be Greg. It'd be great.
아, 로자 씨도 오랜만에 정말 배부르게 드실 수 있겠네요.
I would like to look around, but getting lost here seems like a pain in the ass, so I won't.
도착하기 전부터 이렇게 설렌 적은 처음인 것 같아.
저건 배인가요? 배를
Boat neuron activated.
Wait, what was that? A boat? You have a boat?
아, 네. 가끔 뱃놀이를 나가기도 했거든요. 아, 그리고 연못 저 너머에는 시춘이 지내는 건물도 있답니다.
You each get a building of your own?
네. 그래서 처음 홍원을 떠났을 때 다른 곳에서는 한 건물에 온 가족이 함께 지낸다는 게 신기했답니다.
이래서는 가족끼리 얼굴 한번 보기도 힘들겠네만.
그러기 위해서 따로 쓰는 걸요?
이거 대화가 제대로 이루어지는 거 맞아요?
Are we talking about the same thing here, Buckaroo?
이럴 거면 베케이션을 처음부터 홍루군의 집으로 잡아주지 그리하였어.
I'm glad they're keeping it in.
그건 곤란해요,
Listen, usually there are a number of siblings where it's on site with each other. But with Honglu's family, it is, for lack of a better term, on site.
Look, if Hong Lu has to go and wants to go and visit Jujun, he has to go through fucking Spaceland first.
The possibility that when you can go to, like, you know, when you're going to use the bathroom, you come across your sibling, but your siblings then go start like beating the shit out of each other.
Interesting.
언제 오려나 했는데 시간이 속절없이 흘러 정말 와버렸네요.
Most sinners did not welcome their turn. Some were even terrified of it. Sometimes they had to confront what they've been avoiding all of their lives. For some, important things that were once forgotten and lost were waiting for their return. But their reluctance is not really surprising at all. I don't think I'd welcome an opportunity to get my memories back with open arms if I was thrust upon me out of nowhere, especially if I was getting dragged there against my will. But despite the fact it could be more obvious that his turn had arrived, Honglu was as tranquil as he always was. He's always been able to remain aloof no matter what happens. Maybe it won't be different this time either. But even so, can I judge that so hastily?
가시 오프라님 행차시오.
Fucking Loot. Loot, we've been watching that too, and I just keep calling Jingshi-sama Hong Lu because I can never remember his name. Again, with the Palanquin Bear's deep, full-throated pronouncement of our arrival, the door opened.
자, 필요하실 텐데 어서 들어오세요.
Leaving behind the sinners, who were still reeling from the astronomical level of opulence at display, Hong Lu bounced lightly off the palanquin and moseyed into the building.
그거 참 설렘도 떨림도 없는 차분한 걸음걸이구려.
그러게요.
I don't think I've ever seen these two talk.
좋은 집에만 살아서 뭐 무서울 것도 어색할 것도 없다. 이거 아니겠냐?
그래도 홍루군의 마음 한구석에는 가족들에 대한 그리움이 남아있을 것 같지 않은가?
Is it me or does Don Quixote sound higher pitched?
모든 것이 상당히 넓고 거대하구려.
하인들도 대체 몇 명이래요?
Yo, how many workers does this family have?
아, 술시가 되면 할머니가 방문하신다네요.
Oh no, it's Zhuwu hour! Run!
연애는 그때 시작될 것 같아요.
Shu hour?
술시는
We're gonna find out that Tony's getting, and we're gonna get a new identity, and this can be Hong Lu Gamma identity.
For Don Quixote.
추가로 홍루 씨의 조모인 가모는 이 대관원의 가주입니다. 홍원의 수장이라고 이해하셔도 틀리지 않습니다.
친인척인 날개의 대표.
Oh, man.
Remember,
I thought he was rich. I didn't know he was top of the fucking food chain rich.
Remember how large this place is and how this company is, how this district's composed of.
Yeah, but there's like competing families. That's why I thought there would be like, you know, checks and balances and shit. I didn't realize Hong Lu was
a large family, Highwing. A large family.
Yeah, wow.
네, 이제 곧 다음 후계자에게 가주를 넘겨주실.
Yeah, they implied he was rich. I didn't think he was 1%.
이제 와서 가주의 자리를
You keep
넘기려는
forgetting.
이유가 뭐지?
that the place he is the largest place in the district, at the center of the district.
Oh god, yeah, huh? Otis says she probably saw an ulterior motive behind every move, inquired about this.
언제나 때가 올 거라고 하시긴 했어요. 당신께선 너무 오랫동안 맡으셨다며 말이죠.
갑자기 나타나서 가주 대전에 참가한다고 하면 깜짝 놀라시겠어요.
So this would be why Limbus Company has an interest in it.
글쎄요.
I don't know what you're
어쩌면
saying,
감당하실지도
Shrike. I
모르겠어요.
feel like I'm missing something there. Oh, the politics of Hong Lu's family. Okay.
구태여 나갈 이유는 없지만 나가지 않을 이유도
I mean,
없었으니까요.
for us to get the golden ballot or anything like that, it's you have to get.
It's kind of
with politics.
It's kind of like how Heathcliff needed to get into the inheritance shit in order to get the bow as well, huh? Though that was not the full focus, it was just, you know, an ancillary part.
저쪽에 시추님과 웨이님이 앉아 계세요. 다행히 무사히 도착하신 모양인데요.
Didn't Ji-chun mention that in the last dungeon that Grandma was looking to afford immortality? No, Ji-chun specifically was looking for immortality, because it sounds like the evaluation wars are finding something to present to the matriarch for favor within the family, and I think Ji-chun wants to present immortality as a prize. Hong Lu's making it sound like Grandma does want to give up, but I'm not 100% sure. Ji-chun, who arrived before us, shot the briefest glance before looking away with exaggerated disinterest. I mean, yeah, she's tsundere. I shouldn't be surprised.
방금 시추님이 저희를 보자마자 고개를 획 꺾으셨.
그 잠깐 사이에 되게 서먹해졌네요.
Well, unfortunately, Zichun's wife was part of the backstab potential, so she's feeling a little burned.
오, 우리도 시춘군의 옆에 가서 앉는 것이 어떤가?
Oh?
틀렸어. 우린 이제 저기로 못 가.
어째서 온 말인가?
저희는 이제 가시춘 씨의 세력이 아닙니다. 적으로 취급받는 것이 당연할 테죠.
분위기가 바뀌었다. 이쪽과 저쪽, 우리와 우리가 아닌 것.
To put it succinctly,
전장은 언제나 모략과 배신이 도사리는 곳이지. 오늘의 아군은 내일의 적이 되기도 하고.
친구가 없다는 말을 이렇게 또 돌려서.
Damn, Ishmael! Ow!
방금 뭐?
You bitch!
아, 부모님이 저기 계시네요.
I bet if they were not bound by the contracts of Limbus Company, the instant that leash is gone, Otis and Ishmael would just be at each other's throats.
It's like Otis is basically saying, "That's what it's like being a soldier. You never know what today's allies will be tomorrow's enemies." Ishmael's like, "Huh, it doesn't sound like somebody doesn't have any friends, bitch."
갑자기 바로 간다고? 야이씨, 이름도 모르는데.
I like Heathcliff here. He's trying really hard to, like, you know, be cool around Hong Lu's family.
아버지 조남은 가시정, 그리고 어머니는 대관원에서.
Also, you gotta think of it this way: like he's trying to at least show respect.
Yeah, that's kind of what I appreciated. Like, he's not just, you know, a ball of angriness now. He appreciates his friends and wants to do good by them.
He's why he's one of my favorite characters.
가시보, 지금 귀가했습니다.
벌써 왔느냐?
보가 이게 몇 년 만이니?
Man, years? Hello?
오랜만에 얼굴을 보니 정말이지.
I'm kind of afraid of Lady Wang because I feel like she's hiding a lot.
It could be that she was she didn't get to see Hong Lu for a long time because of, you know, how precious he was. Apparently, he was left in his room for like a long time.
The father, Zheng's eyes darted nervously between us and Hong Lu. Meanwhile, his mother gingerly brings him in for a careful embrace. as though she was in the presence of something so utterly, deeply moving. It was more than the pure joy of reunion. So these are Honglu's parents.
극진히 환영해 주시니 감사해요.
Heathcliff is unironically one of the more empathetic sinners. Yeah, kind of.
그런데 같이 온 분들은 누구니?
대단한 숫자는 아니지만 밖에서 사귄 제 친구들이랍니다.
부하라고 소개하던 누구보단 낫네요. 그죠?
At least he's not introducing us like his lackey is like a certain someone.
야, 그건
Honglu's mother slowly turns to look at us. I mean, it's a weird thing to say, but somehow it almost feels like she was looking down at each of us, one by one.
반가워요.
We're peasants.
우리 보기가 어릴 때부터 참 고집이 많았던 아이여서
No.
조금 고생스러웠을 텐데.
We have other people who are handfuls. Chill, pretty chill.
I was gonna say, Baoyu seems like the most amicable of our team, honestly.
Yeah, so this made me think that she barely saw Honglu when he grew up.
This is really making me think that Honglu really is their treasure in the most literal sense, because, like, they're so afraid to handle him.
I think he's a stubborn child, so they probably think that we were having trouble with him because like he's his personality, probably. But honestly, he's kind of like gone with the flow. He doesn't really care.
I like this response. Stubborn? Hello? Whatever it was she said, they don't seem too happy to hear that.
보가. 왜 친구분들이 너를 그런 이름으로 부르게 된
Ah,
거니?
I see.
선인들께서 점지해 주신 너의 고귀한 이름을 두고
뭐야? 왜 갑자기?
How did we fuck up? Honglu reached out and gently yet indifferently held his mother's violently trembling hands.
당연하잖아요, 어머니. 그 고귀한 이름이니까요.
So, is she referring to Baoyu, or is there another name here?
그렇지. 아무나 입에 담을 만큼 가벼운 이름이 결코 아니니.
Festivar, you've been watching Rock as a Lady's Modesty with us, right?
Yes.
This is kind of giving me the vibe of the mother, you know?
Well, no, probably it's not a type. But the thing is, I can see where it's going, you know, because his actual name is like he's like,
yeah.
How dare these peasants speak to speak to us like this? But so like, oh no, they're calling me this way because you know it's the peasant name.
It's normal.
아무렴 그렇고 말고.
이쪽도 원래 이름이란 게 있었어?
그 왜 있잖아. 피사에서 홍루 보고 보옥도련님이라고 불렀었던 거 기억 안 나?
지난번 홍원에서 결투할 때도 가씨 가문의 보옥이라고 이름을 밝혔었죠. 사정이 있어서 다른 이름을 쓰는구나.
Everybody's realized like, oh shit, we don't know a fucking thing about Honglu, do we? Fuck.
뭐 우리랑 다르게 고귀하신 이름이다 이거냐? 부르면 닳기라도 하나.
고작 이름인데 부른다고 닳진 않아요. 아, 하지만 닳는다고 믿으시는 분들도 계셨던 것 같네요.
So, this is a complete aside, mainly because this reminds me of something we saw like a week or two ago on movie night. In National Treasure 2, they make a reference of a saying, his name is Mud. And that just kind of reminds me here that a name can absolutely depreciate in value, such as the man named Mud. And no, it's not Mud as in his name is Dirt. If I remember, I don't know if this is true or if this is what they made up for the movie, but in the context of National Treasure 2, Mud was one of the co-conspirators that assassinated Lincoln. Ergo, a dirty name. So yes, names can depreciate in value.
Association, like for instance, having somebody with like the incredibly normal name, German name of Adolf.
Yeah. It's part of the reasons why playing a Ys game always throws me off, because I see Adolf's name and my brain just like fucking screeches to a halt.
그 이름을 여기저기서 쓰고 다니지 않은 건 잘했구나.
What? Hey, Festover, what was that anime where like a famous Chinese general becomes like a gets reincarnated in the modern day and becomes like a
Your boy Kong Ming.
Yeah, I don't know why, but Zing is reminding me a lot of Kong Ming.
그래. 네 소중한 이름이 저자에 널리 퍼지면 너를 암습할 자가 얼마나 많겠니? 당장 이곳에서도.
Your boy Kong Ming is really good.
모친의 말씀대로 홍루 씨의 본명은 H사에 한 번이라도 연이 닿은 자라면 충분히 홍원의 일원이라는 걸 알아차릴 수 있는 지명도를 갖고 있죠.
대부분의 이름에는 그 근원이 담겨져 있다고 하오. 가령 동부에서는 부모가 자식에게 이름을 지을 때 어떻게 세상에 쓰일 것인지를 담아 짓곤 하지.
God, this also just reminds me of the first episode of Holic, actually, when they were introduced to oh God, I forget the fortune teller's name. Shit. Fuck.
Doesn't remember. Fake fan.
Yuko Ichihara, that's her name. When you're introduced to Yuko, she mentions that, like, I think it was something about, like, knowing someone's name and birth date is basically knowing their history and their place in the tapestry of fate. And that's kind of what Yisang is alluding to here.
내놈, 이름의 뜻이 뭐지?
Yes, what does Wang mean?
제 이름은 부모님뿐만 아니라 많은 분의 소망을
I know that my name means friend of horses. Even though I can never met a horse, I think.
I know my actual name, not Wang. Wang is a code name I give everybody, but the name I've been given was meant to be a means of helping to learn the English language. So I have no real fondness to that.
Yeah, there's like some people. There are people who name names for like to have like have meaning to it, but many people also have to name names just cause.
태어날 때부터 옥을 가지고 태어났다는 뜻이랍니다.
Here we go. This is what everybody's been talking about.
가보. 끔찍하군. 홍루가 낫겠어.
Oh no, the wife is Angie.
나도 부르던 대로 부를란다. 혹시라도 복 도련님.
Aren't Spanish given names common in the Philippines? Yes, I don't have a Spanish given name.
몇 대 후려 맞는 게 나을 테니까.
The name I was given, half of the purpose was to help, was my mother trying to learn how to learn the English language. I could feel the horrified gaze of the servants staring at us.
네, 계속 홍루라고 불러주셔도 괜찮답니다.
귀빈들께선 자리에 앉아주시길 청하옵니다. 곧 음식을 내올 것이니.
I don't mind it either, cause like, it is definitely the idea that we were named to help us like be easier acclimated within in American society. Like she wanted us to just have a regular, ordinary life, so like no complicated names, no nothing. And in a way,
American name, but then your last name confuses people.
My last name is very decidedly white, because I am half Filipino. Remember? How big is that fucking shrimp?
야, 이게 다 뭐냐?
이거 진짜 먹으라고 주는 거 맞아요?
I don't think I've ever been intimidated by food before. There's quite literally a mountain of dishes on the table. I was starting to wonder if the purpose of these dishes was more to flaunt their wealth than to feed us a reasonable amount of food.
이거 말이야. 리필 되는 거지?
네? 네.
Or Shorty like, yes! Finally!
Rhodia gets fucking 3 waist sizes this day. Anyway, what's up with those empty seats there? Are we still killing time for some guests to arrive?
그건 아닐 것 같아요. 이곳에 참석하는 걸 원하지 않은 이 대관원 어딘가에 있는 제 형 누나들의 자리겠죠. 오늘은 저를 환영하기 위해 만들어진 자리니까요. 있어봤자 시간 낭비라고 생각하는 걸 거예요.
At least Zishin showed up.
거참 얼마나 부지런하게 사는 사람들이길래.
Given name is Irish, but also my middle name is my Irish dad's name, which follows Slavic traditions of having a patronym. Oh, is it like... No, I don't know what a patronym is, so never mind.
가모께서 당도하셨나이다.
가모께서 당도하셨나이다.
God, this really is wuxia as fuck. With the announcement, utter silence quickly devoured the busy hubbub of the banquet. Those who were sitting quickly rose to their feet and bowed, while those who were standing knelt down on all fours, their backs bent so low that their foreheads were nearly touching the floor. Isn't one of Hong Lu's brothers a Herman? Yes. A patronym is a second name that is more or less child of father. Yeah, because, like... This is something I learned about in both Magic the Gathering, but also from, like... Incidentally learning about Nordic stuff from, Vinland Saga. Names like Thorfinn, son of Thors, or,
Yeah, that's what's it, Scandinavian games, like son's daughter is like, you know, like daughter.
Yeah, that's like, it. Like Eric's daughter or Ericsson.
There's also like it's kind of like in that there was the Roman thing of or it's basically just naming kids your sons basically just numbers like first son, second son, third son.
Yeah, like Septimus, Octavius, Dacius.
Yeah.
Isn't that part of the reason why our calendar is kind of fucked?
Our calendar is fucked because an idiot decided he wanted to say, "No, I want my name to be in games," because otherwise it would have like the calendar would have made sense.
Yeah.
But someone was like, "No, I want this to be the."
I remember somebody saying that it was either like Julius or Augustus was the real fucker.
Augustus.
It was Augustus. Okay. And the woman walking out from between them, the crowd itself parting down the middle for her sheer presence as she has the cocks for her Heisho pack.
아, 할머니가 오셨네요.
Was Hong Lu's grandmother, the family hierarch of H Corp, and chief executive director. Jia Mu's presence was at once warm, gentle, and yet immense and overwhelming, like a personification of an insurmountable mountain.
가모님을 뵙습니다.
Looks like dragon with the manor head. See, I saw that and thought chicken immediately.
가모님을 뵙습니다.
I think it's chicken because it's like, you know, it's the top of the comb and the bottom, the scarf at the bottom. That's like the tail.
Yeah.
뭐야? 우리도 숙여야 해? 고개?
이미 접시에 고개를 파먹고 있으니까 괜찮지 않을까?
I like the odd couple thing these two have going right now.
이 옆에 흑수처럼 보이는 사람들도 있어요.
It's the loving family. Guys, everything's gonna be fine so long as we don't do anything stupid. As everyone was bowing before Jia Mu, awed and humbled. Only Hong Lu looked straight at her without bowing. Then he got up from his seat and walked towards her.
할머니, 오랜만에 인사드려요.
보옥도련님, 가까이 올라오시죠.
Seeing that its special permission was needed to even stand next to her, as Hong Lu was allowed to approach her only after the servant gave him the go-ahead.
보호가 얼마나 고단하고 여의치 않은 여정이었느냐.
You'd be surprised.
그렇지 않아요, 할머니. 함께했던 분들이 모두 친절히 대해주신 덕에 새로운 걸 많이 배울 수 있었는걸요?
배움을 통달하고자 했다면 어떤 학문이든 다 빼어난 선생을 모셔 글방에 앉혀놓을 수도 있었겠지만 글방에 앉아 아무리 학문에 능통해졌다 하더라도 그저 그뿐일 뿐.
Yo, this lady knows what's up.
우리는 고기 네가 세상 물정에 능통해지고 세월을 허투루 보내지 않길 바라였다.
네, 알아요, 할머니. 과분한 기회였다는 걸요.
Hey, a thought occurs because I don't know if this was in the bios of the characters. How old is Honglu?
그래도 가주 자리를 내려놓기 전에 이렇게 잊지 않고 들려줘서 고맙구나.
아무래도 홍루건이 림버스 컴퍼니에 합류한 것은 일종의 그란트리스모였던 모양이군.
The fuck are you saying? Honglu signed on the Limbus company as a grand what of sorts?
Gran Turismo, maybe.
I don't know what that word actually means. I only know it as a video game IP. Big tour, okay.
그란트리스모? 그게 뭔데?
Oh, thank you, Rodion.
너희 둘 다 주둥이에 집어넣은 것 좀 삼키고 말할 수는 없나?
유명한 집안의 도련님들은 본격적인 대외 활동에 나서기 전에 집안에서 여행을 보내기도 한다네.
Yo, I gotta say, Don Quixote being smart now is weird.
책으로는 배울 수 없는 다양한 경험을 얻고 바깥의 문물에 익숙해지기 위함이다.
저기 있는 시춘이와는 이미 한 번 인사를 나누었다지.
Oh yeah, Honglu's grandma is the one who sent him away. She helped Baoyu as a teen in Dream of the Red Chamber. I think the question is, in the purposes of Canto 8, has Dream of the Red Chamber happened or is happening?
그럼요.
총명한 아이야. 가주 심사 또한 허튼 마음으로 나가는 것이 아닐 테다.
맞아요. 시춘이라면 영민하게 잘 해내겠죠.
그래. 어르신들께는 인사를 드렸느냐?
Grandma, I literally just got home.
곧 방문 드리려고요.
Oh. That's an unfamiliar face for Honglu.
왕부인도 이곳으로 올라오거라.
송구합니다, 가문님.
Honglu's mother hurried up to where Mu stood.
하나뿐인 아들이 출가하여 강호를 떠돌고 있으니 마음이 편치 않을 것이다.
아닙니다, 가문님. 저는 우리 보기가
I think this is the middle of the book. Okay, so it is happening.
이렇게 제 몫을 하는 사내가 되어 무탈한 모습으로 돌아오니 그것만으로도
You know, I'm starting to get another vibe from Lady Wang that I'm kind of starting to think is the actual case here. I don't think she has any ulterior motive. I think she has no idea of the machinations of what's going on. Like, her behavior definitely feels like she's unsure how to respond, and then when she gets, like, the little bit of a hint on where to go, she leans in on that.
그러니 보가 재촉할 생각은 없지만 다음
And yeah, here we are.
출가 날짜는 언제니?
아직 정해진 건 없어요, 어머니.
그렇구나. 나는 그저 이곳에 계속 머물러 있다가는
Oh yeah, we're back to the Canto start.
하지 못하고 저물까봐 염려스럽단다.
Okay, never mind about that whole ignorance thing. She does know what's up.
어서 소임을 다하고 돌아와야 가모님께서 맺어주신 그 약조도 지키지 않겠니?
그래. 잃지도 말고 잊지도 말거라. 너는 우리 가문의 하나뿐인 옥이니.
Okay.
우리의 둘도 없는 진귀한 보물. 이 속세에 남아있지 말고 때가 되면 다시 떠나 그 가치를 다하거라.
그럴게요, 할머니, 어머니.
Fulfill your worth. So, if we're on the theory train that Honglu is the treasure, he is the value of this family's like wealth in this company, that means his value is only valuable once he has completed his action. The question then becomes, what is that action?
I feel like Honlu was meant to see the world only to die when he returned.
Oh, absolutely. The question is, why must he die? Jue Baochai. I thought the sinners were doomed to chew uncomfortably through this incredibly awkward meal, but Mu and her retinue of Heishu left the banquet hall quite promptly after the exchange. It was as though there was no more reason to be here.
어찌하여 저들은 홍루군이 당도하자마자 떠나는 날을 묻는 것인가?
You sang very good, younger brother.
그러게요. 아끼는 것처럼 보이다가도.
What agreement is Lady Wang talking about here? Are they essentially hostages? I don't know about hostage, but it definitely feels like there is a transaction that is to take place the moment Honglu's value is fulfilled.
아끼는 모습도 통상적인 가정에서 자식을 애틋하게 여기는 감정과는 다소 일반적이지 않은 방향성이었다.
That's when an unfamiliar, chipper voice hopped jovially into our conversation.
왜 나를 제일 먼저 찾아주지 않았어? 내가 머물던 건물은 네가 출가했을 때 이후로 쭉 같았단 말이야.
Who's this bitch?
I only see her as that one gal from Apothecary Diaries, the young concubine. God. Apothecary Diaries and this releasing in tandem is fucking poison in my brain now.
The person who's only ever watched Apothecary Diaries is giving me a lot of Apothecary Diaries.
I mean, that's always the case with me, isn't it?
아, 보차 누나구나.
I'm
오랜만이야.
sorry, sister?
여기까지 와서 자리를 채워준 거구나. 고마워.
I'm a little confused because chat mentioned her as like a girlfriend.
보호기가 오는지 미리 알았더라면
I think they were talking about
다른 사람들까지 불러왔을 텐데.
as whatchamacallit.
오라버니도
That was
얼마나
the other
보호기의
person.
안부를 궁금해했다.
But most remember, this is glorified fanfiction, Highwing. It's different.
Also, this
Like
woman is so fucking dead, dude. She's gonna die.
Like for instance, remember Heathcliff wasn't as huge of wasn't that awful a person as he originally is.
Well, the thing is, our final boss for that was the books Heathcliff, so...
Well, not necessarily that. Yes, but no. It was just Heathcliff crashing out.
Dayu is Honglu's cousin, but Dream of the Red Chamber is full of... Oh, I see. Keep it in the family, huh?
It's kind of those things that you just say, don't muddy the bloodline.
Jichun, who'd been sitting in complete silence for the entire banquet, muttered quietly to herself.
보, 이곳에 온 다음에 또 누구에게 인사를 올렸어?
My other darling sister, the one I actually like.
부모님과 가모님께 방금 문안 드렸어.
Well, we met Jashu before this, so it's not exactly you say he's met her.
She made a cheerful remark before leaning close up to his eye.
이 옥은 언제 보아도 아롱지고 깨끗하다. 보.
Okay, so the jade is actually a literal jade. I thought people were just being weird. This motherfucker got jade in his eye?
Could be a number of things. It could be both.
기억하려고 그 색과 똑같은 목걸이를 만들어서 매일 걸고 다녔어.
Brother and sister are used informally in the Chinese language. Oftentimes, mafia bosses are just called Big Brother. Makes sense.
Like Brother Wang, brother like sister.
계속 기억해.
Ah, yes, Brother Festivor.
저 그런데 누구야?
Oh yeah, I always just thought it was heterochromia. I didn't think he literally had a piece of jade in his eye.
There was something going on with his eyes, like a lot of his identities, like it's always like there's a glowing or faded, not faded or anything like that. There's the whole thing with his what was it, the Liu identity where it's always sparkling?
Yeah, it's just like peak sparkling all the time.
보차라고 한답니다. 설가 보차. 보기와
Oh, Bucha? Is that how you pronounce it?
맺고 있답니다.
A profound relationship, huh?
깊은 인연? 혼인을 언약한 사이니 깊은 인연이라 부르는 게 어울리지 않겠나요?
그렇게 놀라실 일도 아니랍니다. 어르신들
Like how
지나가던
he Cliff reacted.
워낙 흔하니까요.
So imagine the both of them are just like standing over like Merceau's shoulder in a complete disbelief.
Anyone?
아니,
Yeah?
그래도 말 한마디라도 해주지 그랬어.
I just tell you after you finish this bit and can you see the map?
Oh, alright.
어차피 제가 혼인을 하는 건 이 림버스 컴퍼니를 떠났을 때일 텐데요. 그러니 굳이 알릴 필요는 없다고 생각했답니다.
저 아까 살짝 들렸는데 보호기의 친구분들이시라고요?
Just imagine Heathcliff going like, what the fuck, bro? You didn't tell me about this? You're my bro.
보호기가 지금까지 바깥에서 어떤 생활을 하고 지냈는지 너무너무 궁금한데 괜찮다면 소녀에게 그대들의 여행기를 들려주실 수 있을까요?
Reminiscing to all the times Hong Lu exploded into a gore.
See, the thing is, everybody definitely has like, you know, positive things to say about Hong Lu, but also he's really been distant with everyone, hasn't he?
어린은 가라. 함부로 들을
I feel like he was distant not necessarily because like he was trying to be distant. It's more like it's just how he is.
I like this situation here where usually like, go away, kid. Real wife here.
왜요? 저 피비린내 나는 이야기 엄청 좋아하는데.
This is my man.
아, 보차 누나의 취미 중 하나가 도시 괴담 서적 모으기였거든요.
Oh, good.
그렇다면
Really now?
조금만
Perhaps.
들려주도록 할까?
It's like you're a freak, huh? I see. Perhaps we can be kindred.
다른 분들은요? 저 모험담 정말 좋아하는데.
그 말.
Oh, look who's approaching like a fucking leopard in the night.
자, 앉아보시게. 이제부터 끝내주게 용맹스러운 모험담의 이야기가 펼쳐질 테니. 옛날 어느
No, she's talking. She's not about you.
곰이 살고 있었지.
Not about you, Don. She's talking about Hong Lu, you moron.
식사 끝났으면 얌전히 각자가 머물 곳으로 돌아가는 게 어때? 시준이는 오늘도 화가 많이 났구나. 네 세가의 사람들이 큰
Oh,
전투에
no.
많이 줄었다고 들었어. 어찌나 안타까웠던지. 눈을 닦았던 손수건만
Wait,
해도
what do you
세상에
mean you
먹었지
use 3 handkerchiefs? You only need the one.
This should only say how much she cried.
Oh, I'm aware.
벌써 설씨가의 귀에도 들어갔구나.
It sounds like she threw them away, which perplexes me.
맞아?
It means she's
하지만
rich.
그런 건 가주대전에서 보여줄 활약과는 아무 관계없어. 시춘이는 언제나 자신감 있어 보여서 보기 좋은 거 있지? 그리고 보차 언니도 조심하는 게 좋을걸. 보옥 오빠 저렇게 맹하게 웃는 척하다가
You're so mean.
치는 게 못 본 사이에 재주가 된 것 같으니까. 갑자기 뒤통수 치는 게 재주가 되었다니 무슨 소리야?
Oh, I learned how to stealth kill. It's great.
Yeah, you just take a gun and then pow, stealth kill.
시춘이랑 사이가 조금
Let's see,
틀어졌거든.
you first you take out your melee weapon, then you sneak up behind someone, then hit the prompt when it appears.
아하, 시춘이가 너를 포섭하려고 했던 모양이구나. 탐낼만 했을 거야. 보기는 옛날부터 언제나 해맑게 웃고만 있었는데도 누구보다 실력이 일취월장했으니까.
So here's an interesting question. It has been established that the Pact of the Limbus Company brings everybody down to a competence level roughly equivalent to the lowest level of the party, which is Sinclair. How strong was Hong Lu before this?
그냥 하다 보니까 잘 되었어.
Enough to have like 10 duels every day.
Yeah.
좀 재수없는 스타일이긴 했었다. 그치?
저런 유형도 드물지만 있는 법이니까요.
그러고 보니 혹시 치우 오라버니를 오다가 만난 적 있어?
Did we run into Q? Who was with Herman?
나는 못 보았지만 이분들은 만났어.
다행이네.
She placed her hand over her chest as though she survived an incredibly dangerous accident before eyeing us anxiously.
It's not the Herman brothers, the other one. The Lu Blu one that we saw.
Oh, the Largeman.
사이와를 포섭하려고 했던 건 알아. 포섭이라고 믿는 사람은 사이와 걔만 빼고.
Wait, that large motherfucker was trying to ally with someone? Who the fuck is Yihua? Must have been a pretty open secret among the canons that GQ was actively trying to ally with Shihua.
같이 있던
Oh,
이와 형이
right.
목이 잘렸어.
어머, 팽이 언니, 종이 언니?
That's that sure is a question, kid.
이번이 세 번째인가 그럼? 이와도 참 여전히 그 경거망동한 버릇을 못 고친다니까.
What the fuck do you mean third time?
Remember the way they can regenerate people and whatnot.
They could do that without... Oh, I mean, I guess they just need the head, huh?
Yeah, remember you took the head and just like wrapped it up and walked away.
But like, wait, how do they digest the bola?
You don't need to eat the bola, Highway.
Huh.
치우 오라버니는 가주대전이 다가왔으니 곧 올 거라고 생각은 했어. 뒷골목에 돈다는 그
Oh yeah, that fucking song.
모르는 사람이 없을 거야. 소식이 들려올 때마다 대관은 분위기가 흉악해져서 무서워 죽겠다니까 정말. 그래도 다행이지. 치우 오라버니는 가주대전에서 나를 먼저 노리진 않을 테니까. 당연히 곧바를 죽이기엔 제가 지나치게 사랑스러운 탓이겠죠.
Oh, you're gonna die. Oh, you're so dead. Like, there's gonna be not but a paste remaining. The bullets will do nothing. You're too cute and adorable to be in a PM game.
그리고 치우 오라버니가 목표로 하는 게 뭔지는 모르겠지만 적어도 저희 설씨 가문은 아닐 테니까요.
그럴 수도 있겠다.
Bashai took a step towards Honglu and leaned in close to his face.
오, 여전히 내게서 좋은 향이 나고 있는 것 같아?
Give me a sniff.
보천 누나에게선 고약한 향이 난 적이 한 번도 없었는걸?
오, 나는 쭉 형무원을 거쳐하고 있어. 떠나기 전 꼭 내게 들려줘야 해.
So, I get this is a translation thing and it probably sounds better, you know, in the mother tongue. But man, well, it's called the Ginger Plank Court does not sound like a noble house.
저희도 이만 돌아가는 게 어떨까요? 이곳은 해시만 되어도 곧바로 캄캄해지거든요.
너 집 왜 떠났냐?
별거 아니랍니다. 어릴 때 종종 같이 놀던 누나예요.
He's listening like, damn, you got a good thing going here. Why'd you leave?
대관원에서 제게 친절을 보여주신 얼마 안 되는 분 중 하나였죠.
So, where should we go next? Ku was not a character in the book. Given his guards were named Zilin Zgong. That would make him Kongku, better known as the philosopher Confucius. Yeah, I think Festival was mentioning that last time.
Oh,
그러게. 이런
What was that?
집이면 이번엔
It
정말
wasn't me. I don't know
기대해봐도
anything
되는
about
거지?
shit.
Probably chat then.
제 손님으로
Most likely
오셨으니 대관원 안에 있는 제 방에서 묵으면 될 거예요. 그리 멀지 않아서 가마 없이도 금방 갈 수 있답니다.
Now that's over with. It's that time of the day.
What do you mean?
It's stream ending time.
Yeah, it is the hour. This is a good stopping point, but I was told to look at the map, so I'm kind of,
Like, can you go down like a lot?
Okay.
You can see part of the outskirts.
Is that what that's supposed to be? I thought this was towering above H Corp.
Yeah, but you'll see. Like, when you pass a bit more, you will see.
I assume it's because it depends on which part, where in the city District H is. And while for the most part it's at this thing is at the center of the city, you don't know how truly large this place really is.
True. But I do know one thing. I gotta do one more 10 pull. I can't let this stand, motherfucker. Give that to me. Is 8 where today's update ends, or is this time constraints? It's time constraints. I'm gonna continue this tomorrow. I just don't want a repeat of like the past 3 Limbus Company streams we did where I stay up to like 11, 12 at night. It's fucking miserable, dude.
Trying to dodge spoilers.
Fucking.
No stream luck today.
Oh! Ah, I see. After 80 goddamn pulls, yeah.
He has the closest pull. Having a biological hand. That's normal.
Also, this is his first Rupture identity.
Yeah, Ruptured Boys. Now Highwing gets Rhodia, his actual prize. Regardless if she's good or not.
How long did they say Valpurgis Nut was delayed? One more try.
I mean, such a itching, just scratching himself like a crack addict. But I have to save up. Rhodia.
Ah. I need to stop. This is hurting. God, it's weird not being Battle Pass level 880 anymore. Yeah, we'll call it here for the evening. I want to get a normal amount of sleep. We will continue this tomorrow, don't worry. It's just I want to make it like... I don't want to make it a singular stream myself to death clock.